Yeah, yeah. So that's cool. I just felt like the soundtrack should continue playing. Yeah. So we're excited to be here. We are already feeling the atmosphere of Stream Park 2022. Um, the groundbreaking event in Africa, the greatest stream event happening in Africa in the year 2022. Um, and we are just so excited. Okay, so my name is Adebayo, and you're welcome to Destination Imagination Africa. And yeah, so this is about Stream Park, the groundbreaking event happening in Botswana. And so, if you have been following on Facebook, on YouTube, or LinkedIn, you've been seeing a lot of things that we've been talking about, just setting the atmosphere for the main event. And again, we are so excited that it's just very close, right? 1st of November to the 4th of November. And we've been having a lot of webinars, just creating the atmosphere, getting everyone set for the event. And I remember last weekend we were here and we were talking about innovation driven education. So there was one thing we couldn't do last weekend that we want to have today. So we couldn't have some students join the conversation and then show us exactly what's happening. We had some experts who came around and spoke about a number of things, but then we couldn't have students come and and then show us exactly what we're talking about. But today, I'm glad that we have a number of students on the platform who are going to be sharing with us some things that they have been able to create. They're going to be sharing with us some wonderful projects and some wonderful innovations that they have been able to put together. And just so you can have a tease, you know, a feel of what you're going to be seeing, right? Come the 1st of November and the 2nd of November, right? Uh, the Stream Park 2022. So once again, I'm Adebayo. I'm the moderator and I'm so excited to be on the show. Super. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to move straight into the point. And we have a number of students on the show. So let's see. Uh, so it took it to bring them on, and let's just get into the conversation. Right. So guys, I know you are excited. I know you can't wait to share with us what you've been working on and the wonderful and amazing project you have just right there. Okay, so I have Owen right here. I have Owen. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, that's so sweet. Thank you, Owen. Um, I have Angela. Angela, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, girls in STEM. That's a huge one. Okay, so then I have Rafiwa. I hope I pronounced your name correctly.
Yeah, you pronounced it right. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, Rafiwa, I can hear you. Well, even though your voice is quite on the low side, maybe you want to move closer to your device or something. But I can hear you, Rafiwa. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining the show. And yeah, we are so excited that you're here to tell us about the wonderful things you've been working on. Okay, let me start with Owen. Okay, so Owen, um, yes, so
Yeah.
I'm after you. So Owen, tell me, what do you want to show us today? What do you want to show the viewers? Which project? What's that project? What's that thing you would like the whole world to see that you have for us? Can you tell us about it briefly?
Okay. Thank you. First, I'm so excited to talk about our project. Like, we put so much work into it, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Our project is basically named Zeno 3000. It's based on the Enigma, the Roanoke colony, which was hard to do at first, but then we found a way to work it out with me and my group, the Dominators. So being in DI was really fun. The stream park show was really fun. Best experience. It was my first time experiencing this kind of stuff. So yeah, at first I was scared, but then I got used to it. So yeah, best experience.
Yeah, awesome. So you said that the name of the project is Zeno 3000.
Zeno 3000. Zero 3,000. Yeah, zero 3. Oh no. Aish, damn, bro.
Hello, hello. Okay, just few minutes. I think we will get on to Mr. Adebayo quickly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are sorry for that short interruption due to some technical faults. Okay, so we still have on board Angela, and we have on board Rafiwa, and we have just been joined again by Owen. Okay, so quickly, we were talking on innovation driven education, and as well, we were hearing some experiences being shared by the students themselves. So, quickly, um, let's hear from you, Rafiwa. Can you share with us your experience?
Uh, Hello.
Hello.
My has been really great. It's been a great experience, and uh, I've been appreciating what has been happening. Admiring it.
Okay. So, take us through your journey from the start of the project with Destination Imagination up until the end.
Uh, from the start, it has all been challenging. From the moment we just had our team formed, there were some arguments here and there, but we managed to overcome those and push through. And we ended up winning after making our gizmo and editing our docudrama and making our story, which was the challenge. Yeah, we ended up winning in Mauritania and making it in the top seven, which was really great. And now me and my team, we are really looking forward to the next stage, the next level, ready for the bigger challenge.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, what was your gizmo, and how did you come about the idea of that gizmo?
Uh, we got the idea from the Enigma that we linked with the Innovate. We linked the Roanoke colony with Abraham Joya. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and That's when we got the idea of making a navigating device which went well with our story and our gizmo. So our gizmo is a navigating device, and it had to work the way it had to work, and the story had to navigate, and
Okay.
it has those features that helps it do the purpose it was made to function.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Angela.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, quickly share with us your experience and take us through your journey with Destination Imagination.
Thank you so much. Um, Firstly, I would like to say it is my pleasure and honor to be part of this nation imagination, and I want to say that it was a very great experience. Um, yes, me and my team have gone through a lot. There've been challenges like then there between us and my teammates, but then we managed to go through them. The experiences I got from this nation imagination, it taught me teamwork and like patience and stuff. So what
Mm-hmm.
me and my teammates did, we did a pickup 0.1, which
Okay.
we made it to mimic. We used it to mimic translating different languages to English. And
Okay.
the enigma that we used, it was the Voynich manuscript, which um we used it with King Joya, Ibrahim Joya, who was our innovator. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we are talking about innovation-driven education. So, looking at what you have learned from Destination Imagination, how do you think you can apply that to your day-to-day life, even as students? And also, how do you think you can apply that to your formal education and, just your day-to-day living? Let's start with you, Angela.
Okay. So like at Destination Imagination, we were not just taught about making gizmos and stuff. We were also taught about like time management and
Okay.
like how to balance our things. Like we have to have a schedule, if I may say, so that we can know what we want to do in our daily lives to
Okay.
so that we don't end up having so much stress, not being able to finish up our chores and everything whatsoever. Yes. So I'll
Okay.
say that Destination Imagination like has taught me a lot, and also there was also some hormone, what are they called? Um oh, I forgot the name. Yeah, but then there were this other challenges we did that we had to like create something in a minute. It's called an instant challenge. Yes, we did an instant
Oh, yeah.
challenge. Yes, we did some instant challenges, which we used to like create some things like with anything that was in front of us. So like it helps us think outside the box and not just give up easily. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yes. Welcome back, Mr. Adebayo.
Yeah, thank you. Hope you can hear me.
Sure, sure. It's loud and clear.
Great, 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 great. Great. Thank you so much, Dan. Yeah, I must say it has been a wonderful conversation here. So
Mhm.
I hear Angela sharing her experience, of
Sure.
how she had to learn about time management, how she had to learn about be resilient, a number of those skills which are just in demand. Like, companies today, industries today are looking for individuals that have just the same skills. And it's so good to know that, our young people in Africa, our teenagers, have a platform like Destination Imagination that is offering them these skills on a raw level, and that's so exciting. Okay, that's also great. So, Rafiwa, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So Rafiwa, just like we asked Angela, can you share with us, what are the things you think you've learned, you're engaged with Destination Imagination, and the skills that you think you've been able to gather that you really think will distinguish you, in the real world out there.
Yes. So generally, I also got some to improve my social skills. Uh, how to interact with my peers as we had to work in a group. Um, and what I also learned was, like Ratila said, also time management, how to manage my time, which could be really useful in our everyday day lives. Being tidy can prohibit you or hinder you from getting ahead in life. So always managing your time and being punctual could really, you know, help you in terms of maybe when you're employed, getting promotions. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I learned.
Mm.
Yeah, nice one, Rafia. Rafiwa, nice one. That's a great one. Okay, so I see Owen. Owen, let me know. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you repeat the
Oh,
question
great.
again?
Yeah, sure, sure. So, Owen, to tell us, what are the skills? Just like we asked Angela and and Rafiwa, what are the skills you think you've been able to gather from your engagement with Destination Imagination, the projects you're working on, the engagement? What are the skills you think you have right now that you've built over time, that is applicable to your daily life?
Okay. The best and the most important skill that I would say I learned from DI is that, just like Rafia said, social skills, because those are the most important and yeah, most important skills that you need in life. How to interact with people and be able to communicate with each other and be patient, because in life, we have different minds, different thoughts, and like before I entered in DI, I was this different person who was impatient and very ignorant. But then the moment I came out of I got those social skills, and I'm able to cooperate and get along with people better. And to with the instant challenges, they really help me at school, because instant challenges are those challenges that happen fast. So you gotta think fast and think outside the box. So I had to apply that skill in my schoolwork, and it really works for me. And the time management, my schedules are tight, and I'm getting through with stuff that I couldn't do back then. So I would say DI really helped me, not with science stuff, but then with life stuff. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, with live stuff, and that's so great. Yeah, thank you, Rafua. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Owen. It's so sweet to hear you guys share this experience, of how you are really gathering real life skills, that will be so helpful now, in your daily life, and even in the future. Yeah, Dan, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, Dan. So Dan, so what do you think about that? This is really interesting.
Come again. That was not clear.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you, Dan. Can you hear me? So,
Um. Yeah, but not that clear. The line breaks though. I
oh, really? Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, let me check with the students. Owen, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I see Angela is on mute. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I will come back to Dan later. uh, okay, that's cool. Okay, so all right, guys, we're still having this conversation. So I know you guys. Before I went off the other time, I heard when talking about Zeno 3000, right? When are you there? You mentioned Zeno 3000. Am I correct? Okay. Let me move to Angela. Um, Angela, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. So I didn't get to hear the name of your project. Tell me, what's the name of the project?
Oh, okay. I said the name of my our project is Pickup 0.1,
Pickup zero point
which
one. Super.
yes.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Can you just briefly talk about the motivation, like what led to you choosing that project? What problem did you see? What problem did you want to solve? That led to really taking that as a project you were going to work on.
Okay. So, like I said, the enigma that we used what was the Voynich manuscript, and our innovator was Ibrahim Joya. And our storyline that we used, we said Ibrahim Joya was like a king of the Bamum people, and they were in like a feast preparation, and then when they were still preparing, they discovered or found the Voynich manuscript, in which in it was written the history of the olden history of the Bamum people, which was not in a different language, which wasn't understood by the present generations. So like we created the pickup 0.1, which we used to like mimic it, which was used to mimic translating different languages. So it basically have helped King Joya translate the language which was written on the Cornish manuscript to English, so that it can be understood by the Burmese people and the other generation.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, great to see girls in STEM. That's great. So one more thing, Angela. What was the best moment for you in that project? So when you started working on it, what was that aha moment? What was that wonderful moment that you had while working on the project? Would you like to share with us?
The best moment of the project, it was creating the docudrama video. Um,
Mm,
it was actually fun. We like brought different costumes, and we worked together as a team. I'm really grateful for my team. Like, it
mm,
was really easy to work with them. They are very cooperative, and um they didn't want to give up. We all wanted to push ourselves into winning this, and we ended up winning, and we are so happy about it. Without them, I wouldn't have been here. So, yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's great. Thank you, Angela. That's so great. Yeah, nice one. Okay, so Rafiwa, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, so tell me, what was the best moment, in the project, right? So while you were working on it, what was that moment that was just so fascinating?
The moment in the project that was fascinating was when we won actually, and yeah, and when we the part where we got to finish our project and actually look and analyze and see what we've achieved. Seeing all the docudrama that we did, the editing was perfect and the storage is great, and that's the best moment, seeing what we have achieved, in the project, seeing that we have come a really long way and have actually prospered.
Hmm. Hmm. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Rafiwa. Okay, so I move to Owen. Owen, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, great. Tell me, Owen, what was that special moment, in the project? That moment where you were so excited, about the experience. Can you share with us?
Yeah. I can't exactly choose the best moment because to me, I feel like just being in DI was the best moment of me. And all the time I spent with my teammates, even though we were arguing a lot and we were arguing a lot, we ended up deciding in one decision to take, and that was the best moment I could experience, having teamwork and not getting off at the best terms and then ending up at the best terms. That was the best moment of me, and like all the moments we just experienced in the eye were just phenomenal to me. I can say this one was the best, this one was not. Just the eye was the best moment to me.
Hmm. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. This is another opportunity to talk about what Destination Imagination is doing, and and why every school, across Africa should be a part of DI, should collaborate with DI, to create that platform that offers your learners the opportunity to build real life skills, to build in-demand skills in the global industrial landscape today. Right? You can hear from what these kids are saying, from Owen, from Angela, from Rafua. They are so confident. They right now they feel like they can start something. They feel like they've got solutions, real solutions to many problems in the environment. They feel like they can add value to the society, right? And that's what education looks like today. Right? You can see the various innovations, right? They've got to share with us, and these are just powerful. These are just powerful. Dan, let me confirm you can hear me.
Yeah, loud and clear now.
Oh, great. So, what do you have to say about this?
Yes. Basically, working with these great innovators, it was a blessing because for the past months, the being personally it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot that we have, this potential in us. It is hidden in us, but there is a driving force. There is something we need to push us into identifying, because over the past months, um, you know, coming up with various topics, it has helped myself and even others to know that there are a lot of talent in Africa. Africa has a
Mm.
lot of gems that I can say
Yeah.
with without any iota of doubt. Africa has a lot of gem, and
Mm.
it's all upon us to, number one, to to discover these gems. You discover these gems. There are hidden potentials, and we have seen that even with the testimonies we have been hearing from our young innovators. They have witnessed it themselves. They know that
Mm.
there is something great in them, but there is this thing that is in us, this greatness that is in us, this greatness that is in us. We discover this greatness, and as well, we nurture this greatness. Number one, to discover this greatness. Number two, to help this greatness. Number three, to nurture this greatness. Number three, to help this greatness in us to grow. And when you have something in you and you keep it within yourself, it doesn't make impact. We need to make impact. We need to let the world know that yes, we are young innovators. We have the skills. We have all what it takes.
Mm.
But again, looking at the environment, just as we have been discussing in the past few weeks, the last time we were discussing about opportunities in education, there are a lot of opportunities out there. But
Yeah.
what are we doing as Africans to unearth, the skills, the talents, the 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 innovative and the creative ideas within us? What do we do to ensure that these are being brought to the limelight?
Mm.
It has a lot of impact if only we're there to water that potential and enable it to grow. And that is what I have seen within the past few months that I've been working with Destination Imagination and working with these young innovators. Because when when we are there to unearth these potentials, then we find out that the world is going to be a better place. But
Yeah.
I'm sure to say and repeat over and over again that Africa is blessed.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Dan. Absolutely. Well, for our viewers, you can see what we're talking about. But just to mention, this is just a tip. So you need to be at Stream Park to see what's going to happen. There's going to be an explosion, an avalanche of innovations. You don't want to miss the event, right? You really don't want to miss the event. Following us on Facebook, on LinkedIn, with the sign up links. You can sign up as a school. You can join the event. You can bring in your students. The first 2 days is packaged um, for the um, for the students. They are going to be showcasing various innovations, right? Diverse innovations, in various category: coding, robotics, 3D printing, and agri-tech, and a lot of those categories, right? They'll be showcasing various things, and the third and the fourth day is actually for the educators, where as a teacher you get to understand what stream is, right, and how you can implement it in your classroom, right? You get to understand what education looks like today, right? How you can design these kind of learning experiences, opportunities for you to also partner with Destination Imagination, in achieving this kind of experience with your learners, right, in your school and in your classrooms. So you don't want to miss this at all. um, we're going to be rounding off shortly, and i I was going to quickly mention, during the week, the project manager at just one sec. Yeah. So the project manager at Botswana Investments and Trade Center, that's Julius Sheko, spoke in an interview right? Talking about stream and also talking about this event, Stream Park. And one of the things they mentioned that was so powerful was the fact that at Global Expo, what they would do before now was to showcase innovators that are already in the market and all of that. But this time around, they thought to do something different, right? They thought to go back to the grassroots and then begin to um, create that atmosphere, right? From the grassroots for innovations to begin to spring up, right? And that's one thing. So Botswana as a country is very interested, in its young people. The president of Botswana is going to be in this event, also great occasion, and so we see a difference, right? We understand that right now, stakeholders are becoming more interested, right, in having the right kind of education, right? And that's why on that day, you're going to see kids from various places coming to showcase the innovations they've got, right? So this is beyond the norm. This is beyond the traditional kind of education. This is what will bring Africa to the limelight across other continents. So once again, I'm using this avenue to invite everyone listening. Do not miss Stream Park 2022. Keep following us on Facebook, on LinkedIn for updates on the event, and it promises to be a big, 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 big one. Okay, so yeah, and that's where we're gonna call it a day for this event. Tomorrow again in the evening, we're gonna be live, and we're gonna be digging deep into what you should for the teachers, right? What you should expect in Stream Park 2022, the symposium. What is it all about? What do I stand to gain if I attend Stream Park? What's the value in it for me? You get to understand all of that tomorrow, right? We're going to be live again in the evening, same time on this channel. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this. Tomorrow again, we'll see. Bye for now.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.